Y'all know what time it is, man. It's another one, man. The Hall of Fame. It's your boy, Blueface Boy T3.
It's your boy, BFBKT.
And today, we got an amazing guest. Her name is...
Hanna Tabbara.
Okay. Yeah, man. Y'all give it up for Hannah, man. She on the Hall of Fame. So, I noticed, Hannah, that you sing.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's dive right into it. When did you start singing? Is it something that you've been doing since you were a kid? Is it something that you've been doing, Is it just came around and you just kind of were good at it and it started popping for you? Kind of explain that for me.
Yeah, I've been singing for forever, basically since like the womb. And yeah, I definitely wasn't good when I first started. Like there's videos of me on YouTube singing as a kid, and I definitely sucked. But
Okay.
I think just over the years from singing like every day, I've definitely gotten better, and now it's something that I feel confident doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so let's back up a little bit. I want to know, where you from?
I'm from Virginia. I was born
Okay.
in Reston. And yeah, I grew up in Simi Valley, so like Ventura County.
Okay. That's right. Do you feel like where you're from kind of have a big influence on like your music or your style?
Um, Honestly, like not really. I would say like I've been influenced by bigger artists more than like the artists from my hometown. I kind of just got to know more of the artists from my hometown through working with like underground and stuff. So yeah, I wasn't really involved in the music scene much because I like wasn't very vocal about being an artist.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd say I drew more of my influence from bigger artists. Like when I was a kid, I really loved like Nora Jones and Taylor Swift. So that's how I started writing, and then obviously like other inspirations as well.
Okay, that's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. Yeah, so I wanted to ask you, since you just touched on, like the hometown thing and everything like that, do you feel like the fact that where you come from, that you're in California, do you feel like that's a plus for you? Do you feel like since you've been to LA, has it been like better or has it been, a little worse for you?
I definitely think it's been better. The time I spent in LA, where I was attending UCLA, I got to be a lot more immersed in the music scene. And I've always just been very drawn towards LA, which is why I never mind driving out here. I'm saving to move up here. To move out here. Because I don't know, I just feel like there's no limits on creativity out here. I love like meeting other people who are also creative. Like it just feels like a little like
Yeah, spark.
creative area that I love. So, and it's not really like that back in my hometown. Like I don't know anybody barely who makes music in at least like my hometown, like Moore Park and stuff.
Sure.
I never talked about it like growing up, and yeah, it's just really nice to be able to like share that side of me with people, and I noticed that people are a lot more open to it in LA.
I have a question. What was like the most popping artist back in your hometown at the time or growing up?
I didn't know any, honestly. In like Moore Park or Ventura County, no, I honestly like didn't really know.
So you would kind of be the first person to get out there, like music wise, from your hometown.
I don't I don't know, maybe. Actually, you know what? My friend Michael actually does
Okay.
music, and he's from Moore Park too. He's at Fullerton now, but he
Okay.
has a band called No Sweat, and they're also really good, but they don't get a lot of recognition. So
Okay.
yeah, they're really good too.
That's right. That's right. So we rap, but I noticed you sing, and I actually like the song that you got, "Love You Better," and I seen it was kind of booming and stuff like that. Can you kind of talk about the process and making that, and then seeing the views, and then
Yeah. Love You Better was really cool for me. I worked on it. It took a few sessions before I was ready to put it out, and even when I did put it out, I like didn't feel ready because I'd never like shared that part of me with like the world before, and it was very scary. Obviously, like I've mentioned that I hid the fact that I sing and make music for a very long time. Like it felt embarrassing. So when I put out that song, like it was very scary for me, and to see the response from people that they really liked it or that they resonated with it was like really amazing to me because it was just like, oh, I can actually do this. Like,
For
it's not
sure.
like some crazy shit that like I made up in my head. And seeing it like go viral on TikTok and people like commenting their support like literally felt like not real, and it
Yeah,
still like doesn't like. I still like am very like I'm sure all artists struggle with like self doubt and stuff, so I still like experience that, and like obviously like I'm looking at it like it's doing well. Like I don't know why I feel like that, but I feel like that's just like the struggle as an artist. Like doubt is kind of something that's gonna like follow you,
for sure.
and you kind of just have to like let it be there, acknowledge it. Um, but yeah, it was really great to see it do well. That song is definitely very like close to my heart. So
That's right. That's right. You got any techniques that you use to overcome your doubt when you singing and stuff? Because I know that's kind of different than rapping. You kind of know your lyrics, but when you sing, you actually got to use your voice and you got to be on note, be on key, and everything. Like, so you got any tips or techniques?
like just for singing.
Yeah, or just like when you get
For
up there, you kind of
melodizing.
be nervous and like, and you still got to make it happen.
For sure.
I mean, it's just confidence and like, it's honestly something that I've struggled with. So I don't know if I'm the best person to speak on it, but I think just like knowing that your music is having like an impact on people is kind of bigger for me than what people might think of me for putting out music or as a person. I'd rather just let them be wrong because um, it would be selfish of me to say that like what people think of me or what they assume about me is more important than the bigger picture, which is the impact that it's going to have on people that resonate with my music. So as an artist, like I like that is my craft, and it's like it's bigger than that. It's bigger than me. So
When you were crafting that song and making that song, was there like any like certain people that you were trying to, any audience that you were like targeting, like, and is there like a certain reason why?
targeting.
Like, as like you can be targeting like people that just went through a heartbreak. You could be targeting people that's like going through love. Was there like a certain people you were trying to target with that song?
That song actually like it sounds like a love song, and I kind of made it into a love song, but I originally wrote it because I was working so hard at the time. Like I was basically always at work and I never had any time to spend with my friends. So like subconsciously like that song kind of manifested as a love song, but like I think I wrote it more about my friends because at that time like I wasn't able to spend any time with them. I was just trying to save money, and yeah, it's kind of dumb, but like that happens a lot where like it'll just like subconsciously like manifest as some song, but it's actually about something else, and then it makes sense later.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's like a weird creative
Yeah.
process.
dope.
Where it has a double meaning almost.
Yeah. But I also just think like music is subjective, so a lot of people can relate to it for different
sure.
reasons than why I relate to it, and I think that's really beautiful. So yeah, it's not so much like about me; it's about the meaning that other people can find from it.
That's right. That's right. Because when I was young, they always told me you got to make it from the heart, and you got to kind of make it for an audience, make it for the crowd, make it for the people. So
Yeah.
it's good that people can relate to your music because that's one of the top things in being an artist for sure.
Yeah.
I wanted to kind of touch more on your music and your like what genre do you consider yourself to be in?
I would say R&B, but I've also had like singer-songwriter folk influences. So right now like I'm definitely trying to just find my sound and find that sweet spot from what I was kind of raised like doing to what now I've kind of grown into, which is more R&B. But I like trying everything. I've experimented with like rock and like alternative stuff, even like some like rapping.
That's
Like I
dope.
just like doing
That's dope.
everything, and I don't want to confine myself to one genre. So
Versatility is key. Versatility is key always. I wanted to since we on that subject, um, what is your biggest event or any big events that you have had where you had to sing and you had to really get out there and perform
Like in the past.
for
Ever.
period? Yeah.
Well, I have some coming up next week, or not next week. December 10th, I have a Breaking Sound show at Madame Siam. So that'll be cool. That's gonna be a big one. But yeah, in the past, I've worked with Breaking Sound.
Okay.
I've performed at like the Moon Room on Melrose.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, I'm still getting the hang of performing, but I've found that it's something that like I do really love. So I'm just trying to work towards becoming like more confident on stage.
For sure.
And yeah, it's just a good time, like having my friends and family there and like
Exactly.
When was the first time? Because I don't know if y'all know, me and my brother sing a little bit ourselves, but we sing like in the shower when people can't see, you know, like
No,
when
me
was the
too.
first time like you sung like in front of people, like and you showed somebody your talent? When do you think was like the first time?
I did recitals when I was a kid, but I had like horrible stage fright. I had stage fright for like a really long time, probably until like a year ago. I still kind of have it, but I've definitely gotten more used to being on stage and like grown to love it instead of like just being totally scared every time. Like just making it fun. I guess like one piece of advice that I would give is just like try to make it as fun as you can. Like plan out every little detail of your outfit. Like make your set list fun. Like make it something that you're really excited for. Like promote it in a way that you're excited. Because like you can't make it something that you're fearing or dreading, or else when it comes, like you're just gonna be scared. And you know, maybe pregame a little bit. But
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. For sure.
Was there a time where you ever like got on stage and like kind of froze or like kind of just didn't sing at all?
there's definitely been times like that. I wouldn't say didn't sing at all, but like sounded really bad
Like,
when
didn't
like
do
I
it.
know that I don't sound
Yeah.
like that just because it was nerves. Like I just felt like I couldn't sing because my heart was like beating so
Pounding.
fast, which I'm sure a lot of people
Yeah, for sure.
can relate to.
For sure.
But yeah.
Words just
dope.
not coming out. We
Words-
just rapping.
Yeah.
For
Like-
real. Yeah, for
For real.
real.
Me and my brother know that feeling fairly well.
Yeah.
So, on the music tip, what do you have coming out next? Like, what's your moves into the future? Because I seen you got something coming, pre-saved for the new wave or something like that.
So close. It's a Christmas single that I'm dropping. It's called Wrap It Up.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm excited for it. It's dropping on December 1st.
Okay.
And yeah.
Any reason it's dropping around that time? Because that's like around my birthday time. So
Oh.
maybe you might be a
It's for your birthday,
Sagittarius.
actually. Yeah. No, it's just
for
like
your
for
birthday.
Christmas.
Okay, that's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Okay.
That's dope. So,
You talked about rapping. Have you released any like rap type songs or?
I would say my most recent single, Over, kind of like a little bit at the end. Like I experimented more. I'd say it's more like sing rapping.
Okay.
Like, and then the song I'm recording today, actually, like I rap a little bit on that too. It's just like something I'm fucking around with. But like, yeah.
have you done any songs with any rappers?
I have my last Christmas single. I worked with Dio, who's one of my managers. He's really talented. And then I have a song that's probably going to be on my album where I'm working with Casey Family. He's also a really good
Okay, yeah.
rapper as
KC
well.
Family,
Yeah,
for
they're both
sure,
like
for
underground
Uh-huh.
people.
Shout out Underground, man.
Shout out
Shout out.
Underground.
Sure. Shout out
Yeah.
Underground, man. Dope artists, man.
They sleep, bro.
Yeah, they sleep on it, man. So yeah, I wanted to ask you because we touched on the music a lot. You know, is there anything that you do besides music? Like I looked on your pages, look like you do a little modeling. Do you model or something?
I don't model. I've done like photo shoots, but it's mostly for music. But I would love to like get into modeling. I assume I'll probably do that when I move out to LA.
Okay,
So
that's all right.
yeah, like whatever happens, happens. But
For sure. I wanted to ask you too, cause I seen one of your the Love You Better, was that like Zah in the background, or was that like I don't know who it was. It was somebody familiar though.
Wait, what video?
On the Love You Better, is it a sample in the background or is that you?
Oh. Wait, you mean like the beat?
Yeah.
Probably just a sample.
Oh, okay. I thought that
Yeah.
was yeah. Okay, for sure, because that was just kind of a question like, damn, is that her singing or is that a sample? For sure, for sure. Do you like get your inspiration from any older music that you listen to? Do you have any like oldies or anything that you listen to?
Yeah, I do listen to a lot of old music. I really love Billy Joel, like as a writer and as an artist. But I draw a lot of inspiration from like his lyrics. And then also I was like just raised on like Taylor Swift and Nora Jones, and they're just great like storytellers. So I learned a lot of my songwriting from them. And then I'd say like vocal styles, like I have learned a lot from like SZA and like Ariana Grande, Janae Aiko. Like I've noticed that.
Okay,
Um,
that's dope.
yeah, I think just like a lot of like little things. Like I like
For
alternative
sure.
music. I love the Strokes. I love like their lyrics and
Yeah, for
just
sure.
like kind of bits and pieces from all over the place. I
That's
guess.
dope. Yeah, cause I got like certain artists that like I look up to like Drake and stuff. So and I feel like their music kind of
I love
influences
them.
my music a little bit too. So that's dope.
Yeah.
Do you, go ahead.
Singing, did you go to like a singing school or did you, is that just something like you were born with? Like, is that just something that you just went with your own natural talent or did you start going to school and like trying to get the vocals right and your lyrics all the way right? Is that something that you did?
I would say it was more just like natural, but definitely like I wasn't good when I first started. It's just taken like a lot of practice. I like basically just sing all the time, and then I kind of found like my vocal.
Okay.
I'm still finding it. Like I go back and forth all the time. So I think I'm just now finding like my main vocal style. But definitely I've seen a lot of improvement over the years. So it's not something that I'm like embarrassed of anymore, which is cool.
Okay.
Okay, you singing like that and you did it yourself. That's right, man. That's right. For sure, man.
Do you
Well,
have like, oh my bad.
nah, you
Do you
got
have
it.
any like brand or like clothing that you want to drop or anything, any merch or anything like that?
Not yet, but I'm thinking of doing like baby tees,
Okay.
like bedazzled ones.
Okay.
Coming
Some
soon.
tote bags.
Coming soon.
Coming soon.
Coming soon. Stay tuned.
Okay,
But yeah,
that's dope,
thinking
man.
about it.
For sure, man. Well, besides the music and everything, I think you're dope, man. For sure, for
Thank
sure.
you.
And I like the Love You Better hit, and I like the what's the other one? It's just my type. There we go.
Oh, thank
Yeah, I heard
you.
that. That's the one I was listening to early. My boy actually put me on the Love You Better one, but I like it, man. Keep going.
I'm so glad.
For sure, for sure. I think you should keep going and doing what you're doing. And I can't wait to hear that new Christmas single that you got dropping.
Thank you.
And yeah,
We should collab. We should do a song.
I'm
For
so
sure.
down.
We
Let's
should do a
it.
song for sure. We're gonna have a studio built up soon, so you could come and
Oh,
record too. Y'all could
yeah.
bring your team and everything. So
That's so sick.
For
I'm
sure.
Very excited.
this
Yeah.
actually the first time we had a singer on here too, so it's
Oh,
kind of
really?
different, you know.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. You're the first vocalist we had on here. Everybody usually lyricists.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's why we think it would be dope if you do the drop mic for sure.
Yeah, I would love to.
Okay.
For sure, man. So you heard it here first, man. It's the Hall of Fame, man. We got Hanna Tabbara here, man. The drop mic coming, man. And
Stay in tune, man.
stay in tune, man. It's
Stop
your boy
playing, man.
BFBT3.
It's your boy BFBKT.
And we got,
Hanna Tabbara.
and that's another one, man.